Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back through the mists into Ravenloft. In particular, into Barovia once more, as we return for more Barovia and Beyond. A huge welcome to my players. All 5 of them. Look, who's that over there? It's a bird. Is it a bird? Yes.
Yes.
It's a very short version of that.
Yes.
Okay, yes, welcome back to Colby, our Aarakocra Ranger Craig. How are you, sir? You been well?
Very, yeah. A little busy, but, you know.
Yes, well, we are very excited, as is Chat. Yes, Charlie, indeed. Craig! Okay. And Charlie, thank you very much for that subscription. You legend. Now, let us jump in here and say a big hello, not only to Charlie, but everyone else who's hanging out over there. It's lovely to have you here, joining us for our adventures whenever and wherever you can. Thank you so much. Of course, everyone over there in the VOD squad as well. It's lovely to have you along for the ride with us. Now, let us jump into things here, and without further ado, say a massive thank you to the wonderful people at CZRPG right there in the corner, because they are sponsoring us, and they're sponsoring us at the moment because it's their Kickstarter, and their Kickstarter has, let me get this right, 2.5 hours left. Okay, this is it, folks. This is the very last bit of the Kickstarter. 2.5 hours to go for you to get your chance to head on over to Amazing Encounters and Places. There's the link in chat. Do head on over there. A massive bundle of 8 locations. Each location has 6 different encounters inside, all with individual maps in various weather conditions and lighting conditions. Tons and tons of beautiful maps from CZRPG, and the writing and the original monsters and everything. All fantastic stuff. And you have 2.5 hours. That is all that is left. You can do it now, you can do it at the end of the session, but do head on over there. Follow that link there. That shows, hey Thamio, that you came from us, and you can show and spread the love and say thank you to them on this day of thanks. To all of our viewers, Charlie and everyone else over there in the US, a very happy Thanksgiving. We are very happy and thankful that you are choosing to spend the beginning of your Thanksgiving day with us here in Barovia. That festive place. Now,
very festive.
I'm sure there's going to be a lovely parade outside and everything. So, big floating zombies and shit.
I mean, I'm sure honey turkey is very popular here.
Damn straight.
Oh.
All right. So, yes, a big hello and felicitations of the day to our US friends, and I hope that you have a fantastic day, and eat as much or too much as you wish. Okay, but yes, have yourselves a wonderful time, everybody, as we round out the day. we can spoil it for you. It went pretty well today. As we're over here in Japan just saying goodbye today, as you just got things kicking off there. But yes, a massive thank you to CZRPG for the wonderful support that they have given us during this Kickstarter, and I hope that we are able to send it back in their direction. Seriously, folks, I've backed it. I know Charlie's backed it. I think Thamio backed it too. It is a wonderful bundle of stuff. You know, multiple encounter bundles from these people. They're all going bestsellers all the time, and we have 11 of them. For the last time today, this is the last stream that we're doing a giveaway. For the last time, your chance to win a big bundle of these encounter bundles. 11 DM's Guild bestsellers for Ravenloft, The Dark Powers, Candlekeep, The Feywild, Icewind Dale. I need some water. Excuse me. And many more. Without further ado, boom, I'm going to start that giveaway right the fuck now. In the words of Saint Sophia, let us get this fucking started. And there is the giveaway. So, if you would like your chance to win, please type in !enter for your opportunity to do just that. And you will hopefully be able to walk away and celebrate this Thanksgiving and be thankful for all of the amazing things that you can get your hands on in there. Now, with that said, let us carry on rolling through here so we can jump into this game of ours ASAP. We are going to be... Oh, Iceman, welcome, welcome. Good to have you and good luck. Now... Oh, Psychic Cadaver. Wow. that's a great username. Welcome. By the way, Psychic Cadaver. There we go, get the right intonation on that at one point. Psychic Cadaver. Nope. Cadaver. We will be giving you an invitation over to our Discord, so please do jump on over there. Once we go offline later, we'll be sending out those Discord invites to our new followers. We are getting closer and closer to 900, getting very, very close. Fantastic stuff. Thank you all so much. And to all of those lovely subscribers, like Charlie before, thank you for keeping the lights on and all the things going here, all the bells and whistles. Thank you so much. It is wonderful that you wish to support us and share these good times with all of you. Now, speaking of people that want to say thankful and be thankful to on this day of thanks, that we want to go over and say a big thank you to those people down there in Australia at Sirenscape. If you want some fantastic music, some fantastic sound effects and everything in your game, please do head on down there, sirenscape.com, for a free 30-day trial, and you can also have that amazing stuff in your games too, be they in person or online, such as this. Then let us also, speaking of music and the like, say a massive thank you to the other sources of sounds that we enjoy so much over on YouTube: Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy and Epic Journey, and over on Patreon, Will Savino, be it his own Patreon or his new Butterbound what's what I'm looking for? Activity, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Project, that's what I was looking for. The new project that he's involved with, where they're creating fully recognized settings with maps, beautiful maps, and plot hooks and lore and original music for each location by said Will Savino. Do head on over to any of our VODs over on the YouTubes for your chance to find those links and get all of the information that you can there. Another source of fine information you can get over there is where to find the Barovia Beyond character art. Sorry, I didn't change it to Bab.
Not to Bab.
Not yet. Do head on over to our wonderful friend Emma's Twitter there, and if you can find them with their what's it called? What are they called? Something
what
open.
Are you talking about?
When they have something open. Commissions. When they have their commissions open. Good
like,
lord.
those things. Like, you're like, what is it? And we're like, we don't know.
Tell me.
More.
If you can catch them with their commissions open, you too can get beautiful art like these pieces. We have one last one. We've got to catch them all. One last one to get the full set. Esmeralda is inbound very, very soon. You're the only one that's seen it. I'm so jealous.
Oh, nice.
I have not seen it yet. So I'm
it.
very much looking forward to getting some original Esmeralda art as well to match our other fine folks here. Krieg came preloaded. He's like ready to roll. Now, that said, let us quickly remind ourselves just what the hell is going on over here as we jump back here into Barovia. Last time we were here, Priestess Eva was offered the church, as it has been left vacant by the previous owners of the Raven Queen, to use in the name of the foul-mouthed Saint Sophia, as once before in days of fucking yore. And then, also after that happened, the stonemason Roberto Trelvinovich was also commissioned by the Burgomaster to make statues of the village of Barovia's heroes, to add to the statue of Saint Sophia in the church courtyard. You hung out and licked your wounds and discussed how you were about to go and get rid of Asara's curse of lycanthropy. And Edgar, our new Mapak friend down below me here, was offering to do it. But he needed a quick rest first, because he did not have it in his repertoire right now. As our adventurers lay themselves down to sleep, perchance to dream, they did indeed, but those nasty bone grinder coven hags descended on said dreams and gave them horrible visions that tormented their sleep and kept them from having a full night's rest, and they awoke, their maximum HP down, unrested, unhealed, and unrefreshed. Unfortunately, As they awoke, another of the forest folk, another of these little Mapaks came galloping up to the village, and he let them know that the way was clear for them to claim Argynvostholt, the old mansion and headquarters of the Order of the Silver Dragon Knights, for themselves, where the beacon of Argynvost would protect them from said night hags and other such terrors, an ideal base of operations for them in their quest to return the Valley of Barovia to the material plane. Strahd is gone, his spirit trapped away, locked up in a prison far worse than the Dark Powers could ever conceive, and all that's left is to discover where the spirits of the Ladies of the Fanes, Fey entities, ancient gods of the forest folk, where those spirits reside, lost off somewhere in the other domains of dread of Ravenloft. Then, as they are returned, Strahd's powers will dwindle, and the Dark Powers' grasp on this fair veil will disappear, and they will be able to return this beautiful place back to the material plane. Or so it is hoped. During the discussions, Edgar revealed that he is a Mistwalker, and they once travelled off to the swampy domain of dread known as Sarangye? I don't know. Sorry, it's a very tricky one. But yes, they went travelling there in search of the Lady of the Swamp Fane, and they are versed in the ways of traversing the mists. Converse in the ways of traversing. Easy for me to say. So, that is where we left things last time. They were setting out, rolling out in their wagons, on their way towards Argynvostholt to find sanctuary, to find somewhere they can actually rest. And that is where we will catch up. We shall catch up with all of them here. Let us quickly go around the overlay and let us give a hi hello to these wonderful players of ours. Please tell me, everyone, who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at right now? Edgar, go!
Hello everyone, my name is Mason and I play Edgar Phelim, our Spore Druid Napa here. Right now, currently, he feels pleased that everything's, while there's some bumps in the road, as like with the rest and, you know, the chaos and fire everywhere, still seems to go smooth, I'd say. Or at least in his mind.
Relatively smooth. Yep. Okay, thank you. Moving on round, Esmeralda.
Hello, my name is Marin. I play Esmeralda, the reborn Mistani blazing battle master. I'm getting better at saying that. I also just realized I don't need to sleep. So what does that mean?
You still need to rest. Yeah, it's doing a long rest. Yes.
Okay. I can finish a long rest in 4 hours.
It means you can never heal.
Okay, I guess we're done. Okay, no, we're good. We are feeling terrible, but we're going to power through it. Hi.
You know, I think... that's a good question, actually. What is it? Can you read it for me exactly here? Let's get this figured out here. Let's see if we've got something we can do for you here.
You don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep. You can finish a long rest in 4 hours and spend those hours in an inactive, motionless state during which you retain consciousness.
Yes, as DM Charlie summed it up there, Esmeralda just sits in the dark and stares. Indeed. Okay, yeah, well, you did not sleep, so I guess you did not dream, and it is very specific with the Night Hags that it is dreams that they invade. So you had those visions that I described. But
okay.
They were just your
waking
visions.
You're just losing it from your lack of sleep. You're just like seeing things in the walls.
I haven't slept in 5 days and never gonna sleep again, you guys.
And yes. So yes, you may have the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
Consider this,
dying.
Consider this, if you will, my gift to you, as Princess Priestess Eva comes walking over, slaps you on the shoulder. Hey, Esmeralda.
Yes.
Happy fucking birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Esmeralda. And Marin too.
Happy birthday to you.
And Sporlax bursts from Edgar's top. And many more!
My Zoom is like, are you playing? Set up professional video. And I'm like, whoa.
Okay.
I'm dead. That's
So yes,
beautiful.
chat is also shouting happy birthday at you. Thank you, everybody. Yes, it is Marin IRL birthday. I'm not sure when Esmeralda's birthday is.
Can be Esmeralda's like death day anniversary.
Yes, we know her rebirthday. Okay.
I died.
Thank you, everyone. Lovely words in chat there. Okay, and moving on from the birthday girl to Zinnias.
I'm sorry to disappoint. Yay for birthdays! Yeah, it's Xenacus. I'm playing Xenacus. I'm Michael. I'm playing Xenacus, the Eladrin Blood Hunter Order of the Lycan. So he's a kind of a werewolf in his spare time. Just something he does on the side.
On the side.
Just his thing. He's currently trying to cure lycanthropy in his friend, and trying to start a band with a bunch of kids as well, who are also werewolves. So it's good times.
Thank you very much. Asara.
Okay, so my name is Asara. I am a drow rogue, and I am very tired and very upset. Don't want to be no smelly dog. Mad at this new friend we have. Calling me the names he's calling me. That's where I'm at.
Okay. And thank you very much. And last but not least, for one night only, one morning, one afternoon, depending where you are in the world, the wonderful Krieg returns, a regular in our Curse of Strahd game. Colby.
Hi guys. My name is Colby, and I'm playing Craig, the Stormkeeper Ranger, Arakocra Stormkeeper Ranger. He had a little departure, which he'll regale the party about, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking, I'm assuming, much better than the rest of the party.
Yes, apart from Esmeralda, although, yes, much better than the rest of the party. Okay, thank you. And I like how your computer can either do video or audio. the whole time you were speaking, you just froze.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So you got one or the other. But it's all good. Okay, thank you. And DM Charlie has given you inspiration to celebrate your return, Krieg.
Yay!
So, use it, because you can't take it with you.
Bless you.
Okay, thank you. Right. All right, everyone. That is all of us set here. So, as you make your way out into, quote-unquote, the lands of Barovia, there is a flutter of wings as you near that massive gate, which we have on our screen in front of us. You travel up the hillside, round towards the junction that leads off to Castle Ravenloft, and you spy the massive towers and the huge gates that mysteriously swing open and shut as if on their own. And as you approach those massive gates once more, there is a flutter of wings. And Krieg descends from the sky.
I would think that I mean, Krieg would probably see them first.
Oh yeah, you see the wagons. Yeah, you see the wagons winding their way along.
And I would like to think that he would probably drop right in front of the caravan.
Run him over.
Wow.
Just be like, hey guys, what? I did not expect to see you guys here. You guys look awful.
Nice to see you too.
Always a pleasure.
Where the hell did you go? Wafty?
Well, let's see.
Did Wafty die?
No, Lofty is alive. I had to bring him back to his village. Not entirely selfless reasons. I was feeling a little homesick, so. But they are traveling with some very interesting individuals. Yeah. So turns out their tribe in particular did come from the plane of air, and the Queen of Birds is with them.
I'm sorry, there's a
Like-
queen of birds.
Like just all birds in general, or like a specific kind of bird, or
The whole
birds
damn
on
lot.
this planet, or just every single bird in existence?
Is she a bird?
All of
Like
them.
a really big bird?
Or maybe she's like a hedgehog
No.
and it'd be really awkward.
Sometimes,
You don't talk about that.
no, not a hedgehog. Sometimes a really big bird, I'm sure. But she's royalty,
Big bird.
so her presence is quite
Sorry.
imposing.
Wait, so you met the bird queen? The queen of birds?
Very very birdly, very briefly.
Did you give her a peck on the cheek?
Oh.
Hey, you're just winging it.
That I could deign to kiss the Queen of Birds.
If we could claw our way back to the story, please.
But yeah. So, I wasn't there for very long. I just had to drop him off.
He can fly. He can fly too.
He's not that young. I just love the idea.
Did you
though.
get to
Got you here.
see Her Majesty?
Very
Her
briefly.
waftiness?
But I'm more importantly, how are you guys holding up? Because I don't think it's been that long, and
Did you see the giant mountain demon?
I'm sorry, the what?
How did you not see the giant mountain
The
demon?
entire scout lit up.
Craig, what were you doing all night?
It's kinda like
Oh, that's a
sleeping.
good question.
No, I was gonna say, you were sleeping soundly in the wizard's tower at Lake Baratok. So no, you did not.
There was a giant demon burst forth from that mountain over there. See that one right there.
It's still smouldering ominously.
Craig will look in that direction and just no, didn't see anything.
Well, that's why we look like shit. We fought off the demonic hordes of a great demon.
Can confirm.
Yeah, that would do it.
His voice comes from the sky.
We met a princess priestess and
It's true.
a swearing angel goddess thing.
Saint? It's the
Saint.
same. It's quite a difference.
I got a sword.
Yeah, she got a sword, didn't use it.
I forgot I had it. I'm very focused on the wolf aspect of my being now.
if the
I
fine
was
folks
temporarily a paladin, and I'm level 20.
if the fine folks at Arcane Library are watching, I apologize.
Yeah, we all thought you were saving it for like a finale stroke of attack to kill off the final demons, and then like, okay, that's the end of the session. We're like,
It's because I didn't have Colby next to me to go, your sword. You have a sword.
Okay, so I'm
Well,
afraid-
I mean, maybe you hit your head or something, or twice, 3 times.
a lady.
You guys look bad.
For yourself.
Who is? Wait, you? He's gonna point at Edgar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
but
replaced
I
you.
saw you when we were running out of Strahd's castle. What?
That's true.
So are you like here?
Well, yes, Krieg. The ladies have led me to you all.
Oh, yeah, he's a fan of your ladies too.
Oh, the Thanes. Yeah.
He's got a thing for your ladies.
Edgar, you notice something around Krieg's neck. He has a leather strap with 2 beads, and those beads glow with a dull inner energy, and it screams at you. It's just like drawing you so powerfully towards them.
Krieg, as he walks up and kind of like has his little like paw underneath it. Where did you receive this?
It was a gift. Gosh, I don't quite remember where I got it, but I've had it most of the time we've been in Barovia.
May I ask you if I could inspect it, please?
Sirenscape thinks it's important.
Yeah, absolutely. And he'll take it off. He'll take it off and kind of look at Zenekas and be like, "Man, he's really formal, isn't he?"
He's actually incredibly rude. You should see the other guy.
So he'll take it off and just kind of nod at Zenekas and give it to Edgar.
Okay. So, John, with Edgar kind of investigating it, is there anything that he notices on why it really attracts him?
Give me a religion check, please.
Okay.
With advantage.
With advantage. That's going to be 16.
Okay. As you take the beads from Krieg, the rest of you see Edgar's eyes just go white. Just pure white. And Edgar, you just get flashes of visions of swamp and marsh and forest and tall trees just swirling around you. The elemental forces, the nature that is the essence of the Valley of Barovia, pushed down, trapped by Strahd in his dominance over the sacred sites. And you know that these beads are intrinsically connected to the stone circles that are the focal holy points of the Ladies of the Fanes. And you feel a plaintive wail. More, you can't actually literally hear it, so you can just feel it in your bones, coming from far off in the distance. And you become acutely aware that those bastards, those twisted misbelievers, those druids of Yester Hill, they have the third. They have the bead that belongs to the Mountain Fane. And if all 3 can be put together, this will surely act as any guide that you need through the mists to find the 3 ladies. And you've been aware of those druids, those foul Strahd worshipping druids at Yester Hill, how they've polluted the land, defiled graves of ancient barbarian tribes, who Krieg has had visions of, and their foul rituals that they conduct up, twisting nature to their own means, as opposed to worshipping it in its natural glory. And his eyes snap back.
Are you alright? What's that?
Well,
Hey guys.
Krieg has the answer right here. The answer to restore the Lady of the Fane sites. But there's a third bead we need to collect. Eventually, we need to make a trip to Yester Hill to see the druids there. To collect the last bead.
Good. They sound nice.
What are these druids like?
I'm sorry, what was that? Mary?
Oh, what are these druids like? I'm curious about these druids.
Well, they're worshippers of Strahd, I will say that. So, they will not be in our favor.
Suppose if he is the land.
But
I mean, we can put them in the land. That's fine.
If it comes to that.
thank you, Krieg. If I may, I'm assuming you have a similar mission of restoring the sights of the Lady of the Fanes. Is that so? I see. Well then, since it was a gift to you, I'll give it back to, and Edgar will hand it back. Hold it from me for now, please. But I will need them when the time comes.
Yeah, no problem.
You are all quite happy as when you approach, the gates do, even with Strahd indisposed, still creak open and closed as you pass through and allow you access towards the west and towards Vallaki.
Now, Krieg, shall you join us to Argenvostold?
Oh God. Is that he'll look at Xenacus. That's where we dealt with the big guy in the throne, right?
Yeah, but remember they all vanished when we lit the beacon.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, the beacon is lit. Of
Yeah.
course.
Gondor
Yeah.
gone for
So
eight.
it's got to be much safer over there.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I think we're hoping that having the beacon is a place to kind of lay low. No one will find us. Like I mean, I think
Like
it's a very
bags.
secretive place.
And it's clear you can't go on like
a
this.
place with a giant light beacon. I think it'd be very, very seclusive.
Yeah, I'm with you guys.
Splendid. We will need a new place to rest as there's much energy for Asara here. I'm assuming Asara, Krieg is your friend, yes? You should be aware.
She laughs and she's like, yes, Krieg is my best friend. And looks straight at Xenacus.
Like he turned, looked at you, and just turned away. I'm not rising to your bullshit today.
Ow!
And
The
as you
better
do
wolf.
so,
You know it.
you round the shoulder of that little hill as you come out of that tunnel through the woods there at the top of this hill, quite elevated up here, looking down across towards the lake that is beyond there. Lake Zarevich, charmingly named. And
I'm
you...
sure there'll be a bunch of renames given in the coming months.
Quite possibly. And as...
The village planners are working on it. Paperwork and all that.
As you crest over the watershed here and start to come down the other side, away from the castle, safely putting the hills between you and its looming shadow, there is another, shorter, more squat scar on the land as the remains of the bone grinder windmill hove into view.
Do you see any movement?
Give me a perception check.
I will.
Can I help with that?
I don't think so. Not really at this kind of stage here. You can make one of your own.
Got an 11.
Bird
so
eyes.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
Fever
what do
by
your bird eyes see?
sea.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see anything. Crick.
Not a goddamn thing. I rolled a natural 1.
Hey.
Oh no!
If you got them,
My
folks,
my
let
like
them fly.
hat, like my hat slips over my eyes, like as we hit a bump in the road or something.
You snorted a fly up your nose or something.
Fail, you're blind now.
And you continue down, keeping a wary eye on that ruin, the torched remains of the home of the Bone Grinder Coven. And with the wagon wheels creaking and rolling, you go back down. You remember first meeting a couple of wolf hunters on this stretch of road, and leaving Vanta to create herself a spooky mausoleum in the middle of the trees with the corpse of a tavern owner.
I'm
Unfortunately.
guessing this is before I joined.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah.
regaling yourselves with like your nostalgic memories? And I'm just like, dear God, you're doing what?
And as Lake Zarevich again dips behind the tree line there, and you start making your way more to the west, you approach Vallaki. And what are you going to do? Are you going to go through the town or around the outskirts?
Around the outside. Around the outside.
Which is it to be?
I think going through
Let's
shouldn't
go
be a
through.
problem. I mean, we haven't been this way since the
We also just
Fall.
managed to get out of Strahd, so.
yeah. And the leadership,
Yeah,
the
let's do
previous Strad supporting leadership was violently taken away. So,
Indeed.
Perhaps a more friendly
I
reception.
mean, they might not even know the news yet.
As you roll towards the gates, the guards are standing there, and the gates are open at daytime. And you roll in and through the familiar streets, devoid of the festivities that are so often to be found here in Vallaki, against everyone's wishes, and make your way through. Is there anyone you want to see, or are you just going to keep moving?
I mean, I feel like we should speak to Mayor Korg. I'm sure he's mayor by now.
I think most of the people we've been caring about are kind of collected at the tower, so
But then he'd have to lead the
Of course.
revolution against himself.
Yeah, that's a good point.
what's he gonna do? Then stare at the
'cause-
mirror and slowly bonk himself on the head.
Because the only the people that were here that we cared about then moved out after the wife
Stella's
slash
been
mother
collected.
died.
Yes.
So they moved. To
Yeah, the owners of the Blue Water,
winery.
yes, have moved off to their family in at the vineyards. Yes, also out towards the Druids' locations up on Yester Hill.
Pop by. How's it going? How's it going?
Popping by where, sorry?
I'm saying when we're heading towards the druids. we
Ah,
pop
I see,
by
I
and
see.
say hello.
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so yeah, just going through.
Yeah.
Esmeralda,
Yes.
at one point, I just need to remind myself what these people look like. Sorry, it's been a while. Been a while. Preempted it.
No worries.
Van Richten. There we go. And his guide to many things. Monsters of Ravenloft. There we go.
No. Good start.
Oh, sorry, I should stop saying this out loud, shouldn't I?
No, carry on.
Doobie-doo, doobie-doobie-doo. There we go. Ah, yes. Okay. As you're rolling through the streets and you're kind of looking around, the people of Vallaki are moving about, spending their day, doing bits and bobs, going out shopping seems to be kind of rolling on. You know, they never really paid much attention to the Burgomaster anyway, and just lived their lives, and continue to do so. And Esmeralda. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to show you this. It's too good. As you are rolling through the streets, you peer over towards, you know, just kind of looking around, watching the people going about their business, and off beneath the eaves of... Sorry, I'm just trying to grab this quickly. Unplanned. Safe. Okay. Yes, you, as you are kind of looking around, just glance over towards one of the side streets. You're just kind of looking this way and that. And as you do, you catch sight of a strange figure.
It's a winking cat.
This is not a winking cat. Don't tease people with offline stuff that they can never know. There's no VOD for that.
It's a bear.
Honey badger.
You see this figure standing off under the eaves of a building, wrapped in shadow, barely visible, tucked away beneath the gloomy corners of a building, just observing you.
Ah.
It looks lovely.
Oh my god, no.
They look lovely.
So much nuh-uh.
Sorry, Thamio.
Yeah.
Marin was referencing our offline Eberron game in a very, very cheeky way. Poor chat. Look at them.
I'm sorry. You know I love you guys.
They wished you so many happy returns of the day as well.
I know
Messages.
portals and things, alleyways. I don't trust alleyways at the moment.
I am just waiting for the lots of messages to appear via poison dart.
So,
Oh god, well this thing is looking at us or at me specifically?
it seems to lock eyes with you as you look over.
Oh, like eyes and hand eyes.
Indeed.
It has a
Hello.
skull.
On it has two skulls, and one of them is in its head and one of them is not.
Wow.
I prefer them to stay inside underneath the meat.
Is it neat like porcelain?
It's a mask.
Maybe
It's
like
mask.
a
It looks like a
display
mask.
That's not entirely reassuring. He's wispy and misty. Is it wispy misty the same way that I am also wispy and misty occasionally?
What do you do?
I lock eyes with him and I'm like, I raise an eyebrow.
A friend of yours, Esmeralda?
She hasn't told anyone yet.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I don't
Uh,
see shit.
Does it react to me just being like,
It's a few hundred feet away, just down one of the side roads, towards where that rich old lady used to live.
the one that had the attic full of questionable things?
The mother of Stella, who is at your tower.
Oh. I don't like where this is going. Wait, a few hundred feet away, can you even see my eyebrow being raised? I'm maybe wait a bit closer before I raise it.
He's got a pair of binoculars. You're fine.
Sniper rifle. Well, I think as we get closer, I'll be like, does anybody else see that? I'll kind of
Look at
point
that.
towards this
Points.
weird, misty
And
shape.
all of you look over where she's pointing, and there is the junction of two walls, an overhanging roof, the drip of water collected from the night's rain before. Nothing else.
Lovely
Oh,
wall.
no.
That's
Oh
well
no.
Craig
There's more than a
will
wall.
Craig will put his hand on Esmeralda's shoulder, like standing behind her, and just be like, "It's been a long day, I'm sure."
yeah.
If anyone's in good shape, it's me.
I know, but you didn't sleep at all.
I don't sleep at all these days anyway.
Oh. Oh.
mean, sorry to remind you of that. I mean, I did see strange things last night, but I'm wide awake.
I mean, what?
No, do I actually, John, do I recognize anything about this figure? Does it remind me of
I-
anything that I've seen?
Don't think so. No.
I would have
not at
just
the
maybe
moment.
heard the voice.
Hmm.
If this is who I think it is.
There are 2 people who have seen something similar, but they did not see that person just now.
Okay.
Asara and Vanta glimpsed something whilst they were
Yeah.
faffing around in the house.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Umming and ahhing about what to do with skeletons and the like.
Wait.
Yeah.
The house? The death house?
No. The
Okay.
the family house where we
Oh,
found
okay. Yeah. Stella house.
Stella.
Yes.
house.
That sounds like a group of influencers who live together.
Right? This new reality stuff, but yeah.
The Stella
TikTok
house.
videos. Well, is it reacting to me at all as we get closer?
It's disappeared.
Well, that's even worse.
As you turned away to tell everyone to look, it was gone.
Esmeralda,
Look, I know this sounds crazy. Yes.
Wait, what did you see?
listen, if it's an important vision or person you saw, I'm sure it will come again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yay!
We'll follow you.
That's what I
Follow
want
you
to
wherever
hear.
you want to go.
What a lovely idea.
What did you see?
This strange figure in white. Just
Like a
surrounded by mists.
Bride?
If it were, it'd be much easier. No, these strange long robes.
Okay.
I couldn't see its
priest?
face as some kind of mask, but its eyes are this strange, glowing, bright blue. And it held a hand up to me. And on the hand was a skull, and
Oh,
have
so
I
why
seen that
didn't you wave
somewhere
back?
before? Well, by the time I pointed it out to you, it had gone.
Sounds. Are you sure you're not supposed to sleep?
I mean, I've tried, believe me. It's been a bit of an adjustment period.
And
No.
pondering that
Investigate?
vision and where they disappeared to, the wagons roll on, knowing that you need to secure a place to sleep for the others, if not yourself, Esmeralda. And you leave through the western gates, over the babbling brook, as it tumbles down from the mountains where Krieg went to meet the Queen of Birds, and round towards the dark, encroaching Svarlik woods once more. Now, are you heading straight towards Sarganvostad?
I mean, is the old lady who lived just outside the village still there? That
She
we-
is, does not appear to be. Piggy
Penny?
Greenteeth.
Yeah.
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 Because we kind of didn't exactly fulfill our promise last time.
You last saw her in Berez as you were rescuing her sister from the grasp of a rather evil hag. But you have not seen him since.
What a shame.
So, as you wind through the woods, the trees reaching over, almost creating a tunnel, as their cold, dark branches reach and scratch at the sides of the wagons, you find yourselves at the junction, which will turn left and head south, doubling back on itself, and then climbing up to that hilltop mansion, clinging dilapidatedly,
Dilapidated?
that's the one, to the top, overlooking Cerberus. Swinging on around there?
Yeah. don't think there's anything where else we need to stop yet.
Okay. So, the woods starts to thin, and you see daylight beyond as the open top of the hillside draws closer. And as you make your way in that direction, Edgar, your fellow forest folk who has travelled with you from the village of Barovia, points off to the side, and then the other side, and melting out of the trees in various scraps of leather and tunics with improvised weapons, clubs, bows, come your fellow forest folk. 20, if you stop to count. As I rolled on the dice last time.
Friends
And-
of yours?
Well. Looks like our little friends are here. How
Wait,
splendid.
are they littler than you?
Asking who else little ones.
With the mushroom hat, yes.
Yeah, fair play, fair play, fair play. Finally,
got-
he's found someone he can actually call little and it not be anything.
Spor- I count Sporlax also kind of.
Sickest?
Plus,
This is the
like,
big
tree
guy.
creatures, right?
So you'll kind of salute and they're just like they're greeting you. They're like, "Hey, hello, hi, Edgar."
Nay, nay.
What?
Nay, nay.
And they come over, and
Not a greeting of your people.
Edgar, one of them comes up. The beasts are all inside. They seem to be taking refuge from the daylight. Not their time of day.
I see. Well, we need to rest, so we'll have to kick them out real quick.
Right, Jobus? Now, everyone, you may take a short rest during this entire journey.
Okay.
So if you wish to use any hit dice, you may.
Indeed.
I'll sit and stare into the distance.
Yes, Esmeralda and Krieg are fine. Just hanging out.
I'd like to use some preemptive hit dice and give myself a ton of extra HP.
Not how it works.
Craig cracks a Monster Energy drink.
I wonder if I have any booze in my wagon. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Explosive booze.
I just crack one of those and start sharing with Craig.
Oh, that was a terrible one.
Do better, Xenakis.
Better.
I had to use 5 hit die and I still didn't exactly get to full health.
Oops.
I got one good roll and the rest were balls.
Bad luck. Okay, so as the crows
Fly.
Caw-caw.
call out from the ruined eaves of the
Are they
building,
crows or the ravens?
I can
Or
see the
Vince.
Brad is not
dad
here,
look in
someone-
John's eyes.
Emma's not here. Emma's not here anymore. They can
I know,
be
but I
both
want to
of them.
know if she's watching us. Except
Always.
it's like a
From
The
that,
primary she's
from
got like
that,
a giant
that
projector.
tower right there.
She's just got like home TV. She's just
Yeah.
watching like CCTV of
Some
Barovia.
stone's thrown.
Yeah.
BBC.
They're
Okay,
ravens.
She's the architect.
Yeah,
The Matrix one.
gonna get.
Watching all the TVs out of all of
Good luck.
Barovia.
Okay, so you pull up the wagons, still in the tree line. Hey, there is our glorious sponsor himself, CZRPG. Everybody,
Hi.
congratulations! A preemptive congratulations on the last hour and a half, nearly 2 hours still of your Kickstarter, sir. A massive thank you for all of the support you've given us, and all the good times, and all the happy people you've made with your bundles of prizes. Good job, good job. Okay, so yes, you pull up the wagons and stop short so that you can alight and decide what to do. Xenicus, you're probably the most military-minded with Esmeralda as well, I would imagine.
So we go in and hit them.
Grabs a club, just
Have a
runs over.
swipe.
Spectacular tactician.
Jenkins.
Well, Craig probably. I mean, if they're spiders, you could probably just like fly away from them. Hopefully, they're not jumping spiders, and if they are, just fly higher.
I mean,
Just be
I
better.
can do that, but that would be a little bit selfish of me.
I mean, you feel free to get hit by the spiders. That's also on the cards. Did you were the one who checked the door, wasn't it? When we were here last.
It was Greg, yeah.
Yes.
How many of them were there? Like 1,
You-
50.
You noped out of there really
I
fast.
We didn't check, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Enough for me to immediately turn around and
I mean, that's
Go back
still
in.
one. Is that would fulfill that mention?
maybe.
One giant spider would be enough to just nope the hell out of there.
And some of the forest folk come. There are new things as well. Creatures we haven't seen before.
What do you mean?
Well, they looked like they were made of spider silk themselves, and they described the lunar kidna that
Oh,
you
yeah.
have experienced before.
Why? Like sadly puts his sword like deep into
Those
like
guys
closes
were
the sheath
nuts.
and like ties it in. Okay,
So it's
goes
they
into
aren't
his bag
being
and pulls
affected
out
by
his
the
other
lights,
sword.
then? Or is it because they aren't being exposed to the light? Because it's, it's hidden inside.
That's why they're hiding inside, I guess.
Is there some way to bring the light inside and see if that would help?
We
could break the roof.
It's already broken.
But does it shine inside their area?
It's facing the other way.
They're tucked away. Look. You take care of the big ones because you're the big ones, and we'll take care of the little ones because we're the little ones.
That seems fair.
Thank you.
That depends who you ask.
Yeah, he says that we're little. And we point to him.
Oh, that's just something he says. He says it to everyone. He'd say it to a hill giant.
He's not wrong.
Now,
I'm doing very well.
these creatures, they seemed fairly weakened as well, so I think we can handle them.
Let's see. You're quite
Um,
small. Would you be able to go and take a look and see how many we have to deal with?
Well, we
Like
saw
animal-sized.
10 of them slinking in. They were crawling across the ground, looking very weak as the moonlight disappeared. They seemed to be tied intrinsically to the moon. When we were tracking them through the forests at night, they seemed very agile and very powerful and talking amongst themselves. But as they arrived at the building, they were no longer communicating. They were just doing all that they could to get out of the light. I think
So they have problems with sunshine then.
we've heard reports of things like them, but not nearly as powerful, as strong-looking as these ones were, or as with it, for want of a better word. But it has been, and a couple of them look at Asara side-eyed, and it has been the full moon. I think they may have been empowered by that.
Oh, okay.
I look at Xenicus. Do you think your sword would make a difference?
I mean, if we're fighting
Sunlight.
the smaller ones, they were made stronger by the light of my sword. So I
That's
don't.
true.
If the smaller, silky creatures are there, then I will not be able to use that sword.
It's okay. We'll unravel them. We'll take them to pieces. 2 for claw. Right, Edgar?
Nay, little one, that's correct.
Does that mean yes?
It's always so confusing. Trust me, we've been with him for years and we have no idea.
Is he older than the rest of you?
We don't know.
Is he just always been around?
Tom Bombadil of the
Yes,
movie.
exactly. I think it's the Tom Bombadil of this world. Like an eternal creature who no one understands.
There is always one Edgar.
Oh,
At
quick
any given
question.
time.
Edgar,
He is the Edgar of the moment.
quick question. Very important question, Edgar. What color are your boots?
Obscure Tolkien references.
What color are your boots?
You look down and just see sandals.
With little furry toes.
That
fuzzy,
is, that
fuzzy,
is
fuzzy
the
toes.
worst thing I could have imagined. That is amazing. Well, at least his boots aren't yellow.
Maybe his toes are yellow.
Now, we should get in there and make good while the light's with us.
Yes, that's true. All right. I'm happy to go in front. I think I'm in the best shape of most of us here.
How are you going to approach? Because if you recall, and Krieg saw this and would have told you, the south side of the room that they were occupying was just open to the sky. It was broken and completely destroyed, and as was
outside.
as was like the stable block there. Maybe it's where Argynvost crashed down when they were destroyed and killed at last. There is a massive amount of destruction on that side of the building. So you could just go in from there, or there is the interior with the doors as well.
Try a two-pronged attack.
Indeed. Split the party.
party.
Split the
I mean,
party.
For like
Already-
6 seconds until
Or
combat
thinking
starts.
perhaps, I
Yeah.
mean, presumably the spiders don't want to be out in the sunshine, so perhaps by coming from the outside, they're less likely, we can perhaps control them a little more, because they're not going to want to leave too far. Whereas if we're inside, we don't know if they're comfortable enough to run around the corridors to be able to mob us more easily.
True, but if we come from the inside, we can herd them out into the light.
Depending on how many of them there are. I don't think they wouldn't run away from us though, would they? They'd probably be running towards us to try and kill us.
Not with that attitude.
Well, I'm not the one with the attitude, am I? I'm not a spider, thankfully.
Everyone knows that
Spider.
spiders have a big attitude problem.
Yeah, I like everyone.
That's true.
Sassy fuckers.
So, I'll bring you over to the map so you can have a look at it.
What's the first
Decide
thing?
what you wish to do.
I mean, what do our spellcasters think? Spells generally have more useful to have wide open space in order to cast big spells rather than a tight corridor.
Big
That's true.
spells.
We don't want to accidentally hit each other.
And I mean, I think the intent of clearing the place out is to use it after, so maybe nuking the place is not the best idea.
I mean, I haven't
Fair point.
seen you cast anything that could destroy a building, but if you've really increased that and empowered that much since yesterday, then I applaud
I
your
got some new
initiative.
spells.
Level 8,
Burn.
level 8 to level 9 for rages is massive. Apparently.
They go from like Hunter's Mark to Meteor.
Sorry, just hats off to Sirenscape. I love how that thunder's just rolling around in my head. It's so
Why
good.
Sirenscape has crashed it.
It's pretty for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
I
sit
did
there
learn
looking at the
some
dragon's
new
butt.
Let's get in there.
From inside or from outside?
My vote would be from outside personally, but I'm happy to follow with whatever you're all comfortable with.
So you can see the ruined tower down to the southeast there, and the ruined stable block. You think you could stealthily go in that direction? Or just go in through the front door?
I'd rather have
Maybe
the
we
work going
should-
towards-
Ah! Who's doing the shenanigans? Stop it. Stephanie!
Oh, her Zoom crashed.
No. Sorry, everyone. bear with
She's
us.
working on getting it back up. So wait, Esmeralda, what does that? So getting a good idea, does that mean going in the front door or sneaking our way in?
I think, I mean, if we can sneak our way towards it from the outside as much as possible, just, perhaps do some scouting a little bit first to get an idea of where they are. And perhaps the best way to approach them. I basically don't want to go in blind if I can help it.
I see.
Since I'll probably be at the
Well
front.
Well then, and he like turns to his group of forest folks. Did any of you bring any little friendly insects with you all?
They're gonna just
I
like
think that
gesture
people do.
behind you to the entire forest. There's tons of them.
Splendid. Well, everyone, I'll be right back. Just wait here and continue to play. As he...
Should we just leave?
Now,
What? Where's what?
Edgar just hears from the road. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. So I guess I'll be going first.
I'll come with you.
Well, hold on. Even if we're gonna be sneaky, I think it depends on how these spiders hunt. So keep an eye out
probably have blind sight.
for lines, safety lines.
We have
Trigger
any
lines.
fire.
We have fire, yes.
It's like if they have some sort of trigger lines and such, if we can set fire to their webbing, I'm sure that'll.
Craig, you remember that the entire room was choked with webs.
That's true. We could actually perhaps draw them to a particular point if we use our fire, or whatever we put in that direction, and drew the attention that way. Perhaps we gather them together and then blast them.
Now, wandering around a bit, do I see 3 spiders?
Do I see 3 wasps?
Give me an investigation check.
Well,
Let's
I
do
like
this.
where this idea is going. I'm interested.
Spider versus spider.
That's going to be...
Clash with the arachnids.
That's going to be 11.
11. You find 2.
Yeah. 2. That will do, I suppose. Edgar goes to hold out to his hand to have the spiders crawl onto his hand real quick. And walks back. Well, Esmeralda, I have your answer right here. As he pats his little mushroom cap and spores fall on them, place into the ground, and you see them become giant spiders.
Why would you do that? Why?
How does this solve my problem, Edgar?
You've made everything worse.
You wish
This is so
to-
cool. I love it. I love it.
You wish to know where they are, yes?
Yes. Yes, I do.
They'll get the answer for us. Now run along, little ones. Yeah, they skitter on into
Love it.
like, an open area and go inside.
This
Got some
one
holes.
and
Spider
this one.
moles.
Oop. There they are. Let's make them friendly ones. They've got little hearts on them. Look at that.
Aww. So cute.
So Edgar, what are you asking him to do? And how much control over them do you have?
My control over them is
Absolute.
they obey my verbal commands, pretty much.
Aw.
Okay.
Like well-trained puppies.
So, what are you asking them to do?
Now go inside and please, if you could get us some vision and locations of these spiders, that'd be splendid, little ones.
Okay. So they scuttle off in the direction of the building, and after some time they return back. And they both stare intently at that south wing.
Okay.
All 8
Yeah.
eyes.
So, the south wing, let's see. Is that safe, or I'm assuming place of danger? And I'm like looking for kind of facial expressions for.
Give me an insight check.
Facial spiders. Spider. That's going to be 16.
Okay.
They blink their eyes and more stuff.
They look concerned for your health, but expectedly so. So,
Okay.
what's the plan, my friends?
If I recall, the south wing is where all the spider webs were up. That's where they were hanging out, literally. I say let's light it up.
Let's go.
I think at
How-
the
how
very
much
least
lighting
it'll
up?
lure. Ooh.
Because we do want to use this building afterwards.
If my own web
You have
is
a
any
web?
indicator, I have the web spell.
Oh, right.
Webs burn pretty quickly. I think going by the spell's description, this is out of character. I think it only takes like one round for the entire cube of web to burn. And I think it's like 60 feet.
Do we have anti-web spell, anti-fire spells, in case the target's
Anti-fire
out of
spells.
get out of hand?
Mm.
I have counter spell.
I don't know, once that spell's
I have-
gone, it's not.
I have
such a-
more fire. Burn the fire away.
I mean, that's
Yes,
it's
webbing-
forest fires.
Webbing
but
has
not
vulnerability
house
to fire damage. Oh, we're going over here. Thank you, Charlie. Each 10-foot cube of giant webs has AC 10, 15 HP, vulnerability to fire, and immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, and psychic damage.
fires. I love the immune to psychic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't hurt my
Yeah, they just
mind.
lock
I'm
me
a
to you.
web.
yeah, it does that on every object. It's great. Thanks, Charlie.
I like the idea of counterspelling fire.
Yeah, not like a spell of fire, just like someone like lighting a match. Counterspell.
Yeah.
It's what we call conjure water. Okay, so are you're gonna burn the webbing that exists.
And then run in afterwards, as they're panicking and weakened.
Maybe assess the situation and then run in, not just like fire and run in.
Okay.
I mean, I think you
I don't have
underestimate my
any
silliness.
kind of.
Well, let's make a move because otherwise Krieg is going to have to flap off towards the mountains again before we
let's
deal with
go.
these spiders.
Yeah.
Fire.
Can my spiders like attract them out? Like,
Well, they don't like
the
mating
leering
dances,
dance.
like hey,
like a little like, hey guys, come on out.
hey, 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 hey.
Like-
Believe it or not, Craig is
Actually-
You
gonna
have the attract
spell,
spider spell.
No, but I know a bizarre amount of information about like large spider mating habits.
Of course you do.
And usually to attract the attention of the female, the male spiders will drum on like a section of the web with their front like pedipalps, the two little legs.
Mhm.
So Edgar, maybe it's worth a try.
And then fire.
To be fair, it's not a large amount of fire. It's a cantrip level of fire.
I mean, once the web starts to be on fire, hopefully it will spread.
How flammable are they actually? If you just put a bit of fire on one end, like is that enough? Or can you just like use lighters with and wait?
We'll find out, I'm sure.
We'll find out.
Shit, you have a lighter?
It's vegetation. It's basically lighter.
Craig is going to start moving around towards the south wing.
Okay.
Okay.
Esmeralda,
Are we sneaking?
unless it's something that causes fire damage, it's not going to be
Okay.
enough.
That's fine.
These
I
are
still have
thicker
firebolt.
thicker webs than most.
Okay.
And you're going to start going towards the south corner.
Using the
with
spiders
you.
to drum.
Yes.
Okay, so the spiders. What am I doing? On the wrong side. So that you're sending them like that. That tower there is also choked with webs. Do you want them to do it there, or do you want them to go round to the open end? And please, I believe everyone has control of their tokens.
I think that tower is best.
I agree.
Everyone's getting a bird's eye view of this. Teeny little tiny Xenicus going across. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, Rebeljax. Good best, all the best for the giveaway.
There are spiders outside.
That's our
There are spiders.
Those are yours, yeah.
Little hearts. Yeah.
Don't worry.
I mean, we don't want to be in direct line of sight.
Yeah, who's... it says you. You're going
Well,
straight
I'm
down there.
hiding by the wall,
Hmm.
so that when they come out, I can rush them.
Mm-hmm.
We'll prepare next to you.
Let's have a group stealth check, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
So, let's go around anti-clockwise from Edgar, please. So, Edgar?
14.
14. Esmeralda?
12. I rolled a 4.
Xenicus?
17.
Asara?
31.
Krieg?
19.
Nice. Okay, for an average of... Okay.
Athara.
So, yes. Hey, Vamp, how you doing? And thanks for the sub before. You make your way around there, and you have pretty confidence that you have not been made. Something interesting, as you all get to where you are there, and there are broken, shattered panes of glass and open windows into the main building there, and you can hear the strange clicks and soft hissing and silken kind of brushes against the webs as the creatures within do move around, and they just... But also, you hear a voice singing.
I look where Sporlax in confusion.
Yes, Sporlax has just got into the moment.
It is not Sporlax. Krieg, what are you doing all the way over there?
Bird's eye view.
Very fair. Yeah, have
Okay.
you flown up in the air? Prep? Or no?
Yeah, I would say probably about 30 feet up.
Sure. And I think we can zoom in a bit for our friends at home here.
For some reason, every time I link my Sirenscape to your game, it crashes.
Sorry about that. So, are your spiders going to start strumming those whips? Also, Asara and Edgar, you can see from your point there, and the rest of you as you went past up to the wall itself, you're up against a big chimney stack there, by the way, Xenicus and Esmeralda. That's where it juts out like that.
Okay.
And it sounds like the singing is coming from just the opposite side of that, so maybe in the fireplace.
In the fireplace.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But all of you saw as you went across there the webs that are choking that tower there, and you can glimpse through the windows in this kind of side. Krieg, you didn't see this over the doorway, which is the far side of the room, which is where you came in the first time round. The webbing here is jet black. It is not,
I did not
your
want to touch it.
normal white stuff.
Cast it into the fire!
So, what's the spiders doing, Edgar?
The spiders kind of like look at me, and like Edgar gives a smile and nod, like, "You may begin."
And they reach out and starts to strum and pluck at the webbing in the tower there. Give me a performance check. Using their charisma. But
I'm sure they're very charismatic.
That's
My-
so cute.
-3. But
And
they
your
know.
spider's is not that bad.
But this is between spiders, so with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Okay.
Strum the songs of your people.
Okay. So that's going to be 16.
That's pretty good.
You put on a hell of a
Spiders.
show.
Thanks, yeah, spiders.
Okay. So yes, they're hammering away and plucking away at the webs here, and you do hear movement from inside. There is an Emma. Hello, Emma. How you doing? And you hear something huge shifting and going by natural ways and your knowledge of nature and Edgar, it would make sense that the queen is a good deal larger than the regular giant spiders. And you hear and your two spiders eagerly dash inside, summoned by their eager lover. Shoop.
Too sexy.
Webs.
Fade to black. Fade to black. No one wants to see this.
So they've disappeared inside. What do you want to do?
Quickly now, it won't be much longer.
Yes, the
Yeah,
distraction
concentration
is
on
on.
How long does it last for, Edgar?
It'll be quick.
They're not gonna last long.
Fire! The fire!
Should I cast the fire now?
Just do it.
Where am I aiming?
Go on, what's happening?
Webs.
I aim fire at the webs.
In the
Pew.
tower, through the windows, where?
Um,
Ping it, please.
I can't see. I need to go and see. Can I like scoop my head around?
John, while that's happening, I'm gonna use this opportunity to cast flame arrows on myself, or on my arrows rather.
Uh-huh.
Gives me 12 fire arrows.
Cool.
So I'm going to shoot one through the window.
Okay, that's a tricky shot.
As you just can I also periodically cast blur on myself. Since it's not in initiative yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Token.
Are we going?
Oh, what's it called?
Yes.
Just waiting for the fire before I run in.
Yeah.
I'm quickly just think and I'll shoot.
Okay. I got an 18 on my shot to hit.
And 18. Okay. So yeah, as you shoot this arrow, a streak of orange, trailing wisps of flame behind it, just goes arcing through, past Xenicus's head and through the window. Are we talking north or south of the chimney?
Hold on, let me get my roll 20 up. Let's go south.
Okay. So roll me the damage on that, please. And Esmeralda, you were casting where, sorry?
I'm casting firebolt.
Hey, Ardana. Hello, Raiders. How you doing? We're just about to kick things off.
Good timing.
Spiders, lots and lots.
Lots and lots of
Spiders and
nasty
fire.
Yes, anybody with phobias may want to give this a novice.
I need to roll the hit. Do I need to roll the hit?
Yes, please.
That is going to be a 13
Okay.
no,
that's-
hit,
yep.
yeah. And then damage is 11 fire.
Did you double that already, or is that the roll?
Oh, that's the roll, so it's doubled to 22 then.
Nice. All right.
15 damage, John.
Okay. So yeah, both of you completely destroy the areas of webs
Yeah,
that you
not bad.
are attacking there. And hang on just a moment. As you do that, where am I looking? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so yes, okay. Let me kick this off here. Okay, so as you both set off your gouts of flame, you hear twangs and burning, burning sounds of the webbing catching light, and strange, almost half-heard screams as dark wisps of smoke, like black, ethereal kind of energy, just come off as those webs break and twang off into the distance, and you hear a vast amount of chittering and angry kind of rustling sounds from within, and I think we need some initiative. Let's get this going here. Okay. So, adding your turns there. And let's drop that down a bit there for you folks. Sorry, it's a bit noisy. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm just changing that one's name to Queen.
I am desperately trying to find my sword information, John. I can't find it in the journal, or did you just send it to me?
There's that message. Yeah, there's that message. It was in the message.
You're no longer classed as a level 20 paladin.
Yeah, just counting as using it as yourself now. And one more. Okay. There's our last little type of buddy here. Boop. Right, okay, so let me quick. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I can do that one automatically. Boop. Everyone's got their stuff in there. Nice. Oh, the spiders are pretty swift. And then the other two. Emma, I've got your dice here. Dex. Oh, not too fast for Queenie. Only a 5. And for her bodyguard, faster. All right. So, as we get things rolling here, boom. Krieg, you are first to act. What do you do as this is kicking off here?
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move up a little bit. What's the spacing on these squares, John?
The big ones are 10 feet, so
Okay,
you're
that's
to
what I
scale.
thought.
Yeah. Stephanie, everything except the last 2 entries on the sword's information still work. Right, those last 2, the one that says if you have 15 or more levels, if you have 17 or more levels, those, ignore those 2. But the it's a +2. It's a +2 magical sword.
Wow.
You can cast Sanctuary, you can cast Hallow, and you get the D8 Radiance against fiends and undead.
That's pretty great.
It's a good sword. Okay.
So I've moved. Can I see anything through this southern window that I blew out?
From that far away, no, it's difficult because it's kind of dark and shadowy in there. Ollie Kenobi, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. These are the spiders you're looking for. Okay.
Okay. So I moved a little bit closer. How about that?
Make me a perception check.
Fair enough. 21.
21. Okay. Yeah, you can see several large spiders, the same size as the ones that Edgar conjured, moving around inside the space. Cheers, Emma.
Okay. I'm gonna try to take a couple of pot shots at that one.
The one the closest to
One
the window.
that I can see, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, first one is 25.
Hits.
It is Emma, thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, sorry, I was rolling damage. So that's gonna be, the first shot is going to be 13 damage.
Okay.
Second shot is 29 to hit.
Okay.
And that one is 22 damage.
Nice. Thank you. Anything else?
No, I think I've exhausted all my movement. So, and I've got 9 fire arrows left.
All right. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I forgot there's someone I need to add in here. Sorry, our singing friend.
That's fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Okay. Oh, she's next. Yay.
Like that go.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, thank you. So, you all done?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. You just hear this female voice from inside. What are you doing? No, no, stay away. If I've been dragged here and trapped here, you're not hurting and destroying my home or my friends. And the Somberweave is going to... let's have a think. Okay, yes, Esmeralda, you get a pretty decent view as she comes up next to the window here. Boom. And you see, at first, just this female form with like long, dank hair just goes kind of ghosting past the window, and then it turns, and then a set of hands, and then other sets of legs come up onto the windowsill of the window frame, and her jaw just unnaturally elongates, and you see our friend here, the Somberweave.
I don't want to see.
Hello.
No.
Oh,
No, why? No.
Oh,
my God,
my
no.
God.
No, fuck everything to do with that.
I mean, I hope you've got bigger fire spells because we're gonna need them.
Is she vulnerable to fire? We don't know.
No, I just meant we need to burn everything. Like,
We just burn the whole
she's
place down,
touched.
really.
Yeah, I think we gave up on this place for.
Yeah.
And does a dirty 20 hit you, Esmeralda?
It does because I have not put up Blade Song yet.
See? Normally that would be a joke question. Does
Unless
a dirty 20 hit you? But not with these
I
bastards.
cast Shield. I cast Shield. My AC is 23. Ha!
Okay. So, as she comes across the window there, she just opens that jaw wide, and
Oh, no.
a spray of webbing just goes flying out and just impacts against this magical shield that you quickly instinctively throw up, and it just all this black, again, that same black material, just shadowy webbing, just the dark web, if you will, sprays against the shield and then burns up and dissipates as it is unsuccessful, and she hisses at you.
Oh, I forgot.
And
Actually, I have Blur up, so she has disadvantage anyway.
and she 20 was the lower number, and she disappears out of view and disappears down under the window there,
I am
under the
very
windowsill
comfortable that
again,
this happened.
and back out of view.
It's facing the other way. I didn't see shit.
Okay,
Very
Azara,
thankful
go.
for that.
Muted.
Oh, God. I came to this window and I regret coming to this window. Okay. I am going to.
What did you say? The Queen?
Are
Should
the
we go?
windows. Okay, so I'm gonna go smash this window, I guess.
It's broken already. These are ancient places. Let's bust it, Mama, bust it.
I'm gonna keep my distance and I'm gonna shoot through the window.
Okay, go for it.
That's 13 to hit.
At the Queen.
Yeah, the only one I could possibly.
Okay.
So
You-
big.
Yeah, you reach, pull back, and let fly your arrow, and a large spider just descends on silk from the ceiling above, out of sight, and just knocks it out of the way, out of the air. And misses, I'm afraid.
Unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do Eye for Detail, which is a perception check to. Oh no, I'm sorry. Insightful Fighting.
Uh-huh.
So it's your deception check against my insight.
Okay.
And I got a 19.
Nice. I got 13. Not bad for a -3. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're having a good evening, day, or afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving if you're over that one side of the world.
Okay, so now I can use sneak attack against the queen, regardless of whether or not I have advantage.
Nice. Next time
And
round,
I'm
right?
gonna go ahead. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't say. It says, as a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature that is an incapacitated against. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on that roll, but not if you have disadvantage on it for 1 minute or until you see this feature against a different target. So it doesn't say immediate.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say on your next turn or anything either, so you're all good.
I can
Go
do
for
it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
But you have to hit
Mason
it.
gave me. Oh, yeah, never mind. I missed.
Aww.
Ah.
That's so
Okay.
high.
It's
Rules are in
okay.
my favor. Can't do it. Right.
Okay,
That'll be me.
gotcha. Now.
Don't move.
Good one.
Okay, so. God, I love this song. So good. Shoo.
Another thing. Little kind of bit chip part.
Just doing some measuring over here. As you hear a scuttling and a crashing and a thrashing of various beasties on the move. And over there, you. Let's have a look here. Okay, so yeah, all of the giant spiders just dashed on their action. But you can see, Asara, from your vantage point there, and Zenicus, you too, that there appears to only be this one strange one. And Zenicus, that one you can see there, right through the window closest to you, has very kind of strange, kind of like chitinous forelegs that are like almost look like sword blades. Looks very different to the other ones, very different to the ones that Edgar created. And speaking of Sword Spider, it is his turn. And he is going to go over here.
He's going to. He's gonna phase right through the wall.
Oh no, don't do that.
I wish that would be fun. Over there, I think. Okay, and Esmeralda, your turn.
It is my turn. Okay. I would like to get a good idea of how many there are and find some way to smush a bunch of them at the same time. 7, 10, 15, 20, 25. How many can I hit if I go like this? Can I hit like 3?
In a line attack?
Yeah.
2,
Yes,
I would
lightning
say.
bolts.
From there?
2? Okay, if I went down here, is there an angle which I could get 3? I could get
I don't
3
think
with
so.
this. With this,
Well, how,
it's
I
5
mean,
feet across.
yeah, and those are 10 feet squares, remember, so. Yeah,
Oh, they
you can-
are. Oh, I
yeah,
cannot go that far then. Sorry, I thought it was 5 feet.
No,
My bad, I cannot get
each of the
that
big, your token is 5 feet.
Okay.
So, yeah, the squares are 10 feet on this map.
Okay. In that case, I will wait until I have a better chance to try and get more of them.
Okay,
I will take my bonus action to cast Blade Song on myself.
gotcha.
Tink. And then I will use my action to attack. And I'm going to use my crossbow, I believe.
Okay,
And I can use it twice, I believe. Actually, I'm going to use the crossbow once and firebolt once. So the first one, I roll a 23
How
and
does
a
that work?
21.
That's her special blade song.
My special thing.
gotcha.
Again, when I attack, I
wait.
can... Yeah.
Who are you
Blade Song's
attacking?
on the spell.
Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking the spider closest to me, so
This
right
one?
here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess those both hit.
Yes.
Okay, so the crossbow does how much that is, and the firebolt does how much that is. 6 plus 18.
Okay,
Wow,
nice.
that's a really good roll for firebolt.
It is already on its last 8 legs.
Just one leg left, kind of. Dee, 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 dee.
Okay, so that one's very badly damaged. As
Okay.
fire and a crossbow bolt thud into its large abdomen. Xenicus.
Read. 3, 10. Holy fuck. 15. The webbing in this tower is kind of gone now because of the fire from earlier, correct?
Yes.
15. 20. And I'm going to hold here.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to pull out the sun sword and rip it against my arm. And it's now a flaming lightsaber.
Nice.
And I'm going to hold my action until 1 which is melee range.
Noted. Okay. Now, the queen. You're all here. Okay. Who I don't know if anyone has eyes on, but the queen inside, you see she just reaches down, and I think Xenicus, you can just see through that gap in the wall there where the door used to be.
I can't see the token, but I can see the edge of, I think
I can
that's
see a
what
bit
it
of.
is.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
see a sliver.
The map that everyone's seeing at home is really weird because it's just a mixture of different views. But yes, the queen just scoops down and grabs one of Edgar's spiders in her mandibles and reaches up, but does not cut it in two. It's just
I
kind
don't know
of
why you have to
grappling it.
specify that. Like, she does not cut it in two, because
Yeah, I
I wasn't
failed.
expecting her to cut it in two, but now I am.
All right.
She's
So,
better dead than us.
Unless she gets superpowers by eating other spiders.
okay, and that's her turn. That's her action anyway. And then she's gonna move. Let's see here. Okay. Over there. Okay. Rawr. And Edgar, your turn.
Okay. So, first, Edgar is going to walk up to Asara. And quickly, as he's walking up to her, one of the spores, one of the like white spores on his hat, he's gonna like draw a ring around it, pull out a little like orb of light. Asara, watch out for any webs launched at you. And then touches Asara with the orb of light and casts enhance ability. Asara, you have bull strength, so you have advantage on all strength checks.
Nice.
And then, as my bonus action, pull out cast Shillelagh with my.
Okay. Any movements?
That'll be my turn.
Noted. Okay, thank you.
No, yeah, just.
Craig, go.
Alrighty. I'm going to shift my focus down through this busted up tower.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and try to take out the one that's on its last leg.
Go for it.
Okay, 28 to hit.
Hits.
$21 damage.
Okay, welcome back and tell me what happens.
Nice.
So, the arrow, like the first arrow that I shoot, kind of flies through the center of the tower. It like kind of ricochets off of like a rafter that's kind of hanging down, and catches this spider right in its eye, and it just curls up.
Noted. Okay, nice. Thank you. And let's have a look there. Okay.
Okay. And I have one more shot. And I think I'm going to go for the sword spider.
Okay. You got eyes on you?
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 19 to hit.
Hits.
I'm gonna use a bonus, or I would have used a bonus action for Hunter's Mark.
Fishy! Hey, how you doing?
So that
Welcome,
is
Raiders.
another 18 damage on the sword spider.
Okay. Hope you had a great session. We are in the throes of combat against many, many dangerous spider types. Some new spider types as well, which we have not seen before, including a monstrous spider queen and a sword spider guardian and some strange female kind of spider creature called a Sombweave.
We don't like her very much.
There's the big girl. I know. Alright, speaking of said Sombweave, it is her turn. And she is going to be like, no, I came here. I came here to feed. I came here to take back with me. I came here after your sister. And she comes dashing through the door at you, Xenicus.
What?
This is another fey creature.
Oh.
Not local to Barovia, who's found herself trapped. And she scuttles round through that broken doorway and up to you, Xenicus, there, and goes to bite you. Chomp. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that is going to be 12 piercing. And can I Constitution saving throw, please?
Do I also get my attack? Because as soon as someone hit when melee range, I said I was going to attack.
Okay. go
Oh
for it.
yeah, he was holding his action, yeah.
Is it a yes?
Yeah, I said go for it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. hear that part didn't come through on my end. So I was like waiting with anticipation. Am I able?
If you don't want to, it's fine.
Okay. That is 18 to hit.
Hits.
And I'm guessing this is not undead.
She is not. No.
Cool. Then that is 17 radiant and 1 fire damage because I always roll 1s on my
You do.
fire damage.
Okay, so yeah, you slash as she comes charging through
My
those
other attack.
terrible, terrifying legs, just scuttling through, heaving her form through the
many
doorway.
legs.
Too
many
many legs.
My next attack was higher, so I'm guessing that'll hit as well. And this one is 18 radiant and 5 fire. I finally rolled well on the fire.
You're improving.
I'm just like trying to slash at all these legs, like.
Okay, thank you.
Con check.
Yeah,
is
con
very
save, please.
good. That is
21. Okay, yep, that is a success, which means you take half of the poison damage. So that is going to be, let's see here, 16 half to 8 poison damage, and then she lashes out with her claws. 13 will miss, and a 23.
23 hits.
Okay, for 9 slashing.
Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouch, ouch.
Asara, your turn.
Started to, I am going to, and then I was like, nope, not talking to anyone. I'm gonna do the same with the short bow to hit Giant Spider Queen, or actually, let me hit her bodyguard, this bro. That's gonna be 19 to hit.
That's Edica's spider.
If it's got a heart on it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. They're doing it. The queen then, 19 to hit.
They're doing it.
Yeah, I couldn't see the heart, the shadow.
Yeah, no worries. What's the range on your bow? What are the two numbers?
It is 80 and 320.
Okay, yeah, you're good then.
With me enhancing Asara, the spider did become small again.
Echo.
Steps.
Okay, so what's the damage on that, Asara? Hits?
It's going to 6. I rolled a
Okay.
1.
Bad luck.
Nice.
Okay, anything else?
Sneak attack.
Nice.
Yes.
Make a sneak attack.
Go for it.
15.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, the arrow plunges in deep. She's not expecting it through the window there. Okay, anything else on your turn?
That's going to be it.
Okay, Xenagos, giant spiders are trying to trap you in webs.
That's not very kind of them.
No. Whoosh. An 11 will miss, I assume.
Yeah.
Another one. 14.
Miss.
Okay, a third. 9.
Miss.
Okay, so it's like web.
Like Matrix style dodging this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that strange kind of sword arm wielding one is going to scuttle through its buddies there. To there, and then to there. And then it gets to here, over, and then like perched over the top of the dead one that's lying on the floor there. And as it takes that run up to there, as it gets there, it just leaps the rest of the way
What?
to where you are.
No, we don't like jumping spiders.
And
like
just
those.
bears down on you. And I need a strength or dexterity saving throw. Your choice.
I'm gonna go with Dex.
Okay.
Choice of a 0 or a plus 10. I'm gonna go with
Choices.
plus 10.
Good plan.
Oh, no. Never mind. That was a 13.
Okay, I'm afraid that is not enough. You take. Let's see here. Okay. You take 23. Oh no, sorry, plus 5. 28 slashing.
No.
And you're knocked prone. As the sword spider uses its deadly leap. Just comes barreling through there. Let's grab that prone. Oop. So not down there. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was all of them. Esmeralda.
So as I'm, is it possible to give somebody else cover, or is that something you need to have a special ability for? Like, if I go over to Xenicus in some way, I could give him some kind of cover with my body.
I mean, you could give him another target. Yeah.
Cover
What do you mean?
if it was from ranged attacks and you were standing directly.
Yeah.
in front.
No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna come
Melee,
over.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Here.
like, Asara had a trickier shot on the queen before there, and
Yeah.
then, yeah.
Okay,
And
so
critic on
here,
the sword spider too.
I'd be able to hit the sword spider, the somber weave, and that other spider down there. Is that doable?
You're not... I don't think that would hit the somber wave, would it? No,
Okay,
you're
so
right.
if I was, sorry,
Yeah.
if I was up here, would it hit all three of them?
Yes.
Okay, I will do that then.
Okay.
So for my action, I am going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt!
I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Sirenscape, where are you? Have at it. Rah.
So they may make their saves anyway, but DC 16 dex save.
Okay.
Not a great roll, but 3 ones.
A dex save?
Dex save is 16.
Oh, okay. Just double checking if there's any little resistances or anything. Unfortunately, not. Okay. Dex
Oh, how
save.
terrible.
Somber weave. Boom. 22. Scuttles out of the way.
So that's half damage.
The sword spider gets only a 10. So it's a
Full
fail.
damage.
And then the giant spider down the end there gets a 8. So also a fail.
Great, so they both take 3 lightning damage, which is not great, but better than it could have been.
So is that 28 or 23?
23.
Okay.
And she takes half.
And she takes 11. Okay. So the spider down the end there outside is on its last legs. And 11, you say, on the Sumbleweave. She hisses and like recoils back from that. And she is definitely bloodied.
Good.
And the sword spider is just, like kind of pounced over there, like looming above Xenicus, is lying on the ground with his arm up trying to shield himself. Those 2 long dagger-like sort of blade-like pincers up, hardened chitin glinting in the daylight from outside, about to stab down. Tell me what happens.
Really?
Wow. Nice.
Yay! I'm just lunging towards Xenicus. I can see him kind of on the ground. I'm like, you got to touch him! And I just like blast lightning out. And I think I'm probably throwing it wildly. And as it goes, I think probably it catches onto one of the... Is it metal blades on this sword spider?
No, it's just natural kind of chitin.
Doesn't matter, it attaches anyway. It sits along the natural
Absolutely.
blades.
Absolutely. Okay, just channels down
it's,
along its legs, yeah.
And it has some kind of seizure and just crumples. Ideally not on top of Xenicus.
Yeah, just all the legs just go
Ideally.
out to the side. You
Yeah.
see like cartoon skeleton inside it. It's like, they don't have bones. It's just like...
Exactly.
and
And then it rolls over backwards and his legs are all curled up.
okay. Xenicus, you take 1 bludgeoning damage as this huge creature falls on you.
Well. Ouch. Okay. That was fucking horrendous.
That would be terrible.
Narrative
Aside
1
from a flying
damage.
spider.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's your turn, Xenicus.
Well, Xenicus is going to hobble up onto his strong leg.
Push this massive creature off you, yeah.
She's dead, and Jacob's Mane still has a yellow dot. Just confirming before I move away and get an opportunity attack on me.
She's not dead.
She's not dead now.
Oh, she's not dead. Okay.
No, only the
Yes.
sword spider.
Okay. Then I am going to stay here, and I am going to. Yeah, I'm going to round the other side of her,
Mm-hmm.
and then as I'm doing so, like just crackling of bones and stuff as I turn into werewolf.
Yes.
That one. Entry site. Yeah. And I am going to try and rip her apart.
Okay, go for it.
Good plan.
Yeah. That is 17 to hit.
Hits.
That is 15 radiant plus 5 fire.
No, your fire's doing well tonight.
Nice.
Yes, this is
Okay.
for a virgin.
She's on her last legs.
Then my second swipe is 24 to hit.
Hits.
Nice.
That is
Really,
13
we don't like her.
radiant and 4 fire.
Tell me what happens.
Yay!
Yeah, just as a
Burn
werewolf,
her.
I just
Burn
like, turn
her.
around, and as I turn into werewolf form, like my arm starts before the rest of me, and it claws up against her, and then I just like then from as she's kind of reels away from that through her back, right through the chest, the sunblade lightsaber just cuts right through. As I pull it out, she just collapses.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, that for her body.
Good timing. Okay, yes. Okay, so yeah, you just cut, weaving your sword back and forth, cut off the legs here and then plunge it through, yes, and they collapse down, dead.
And I will then move the rest of my movement as far fucking away from Esmeralda as I can right now. Because you
Ah,
do
thank
not
you.
want to be next to me.
Yes, okay. Okay.
So it's
I will see you do that and take
uh,
note.
so I've already used 5, so 10, 15, shit, 20. And I'm now engaged with this one, I think. Correct? Because it's a circle, I'm pretty sure
Hmm.
they're
Yes.
Looks like it's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Then I will stay there.
Okay, thank you. There is a loud hissing, chittering sound from inside.
Oh, Jesus, I just saw what that is. Holy
You
crap.
haven't seen it before?
I never had an angle on the inside of that corner. Holy crap.
And she
Nope. Can I do the get the fuck out of here action?
comes barreling out.
Woohoo. Look, there's another juicy spider for you to eat. Fuck off.
Over here.
We did say
Jesus, how fast is that thing? That
the
was
little
what?
jetpacks attached to all her
100
legs.
That was like 120 feet, was it not?
No, it was just like 60.
Wow.
I can just see 4 legs. That's enough.
Like one square is 10 feet.
Oh yeah, because I
Large
think it's
bug.
because of, like you had the angles like moving round kind of thing that it
Right,
added
right.
it all up. It looked a lot higher. It came up to like 100 odd feet. I'm like, what?
And let me just put it on the back there, so you can see our friends.
Yeah, I am gonna die.
She just comes barreling just angrily around the side there. But she did dash to get there. So, Edgar, Krieg on deck.
Ow!
Okay.
Ow!
So Edgar, 5. Okay. So seeing the giant spider and another spider. Too many eyes I see. And I'm going to cast blindness at 3rd level to target the spider queen
Okay.
and also one of the other giant spiders who hasn't been attacked yet. The one right.
The one that's right next to
There.
there's like one
Nice.
like underneath her legs. Oh, that you're going for that one there. Okay.
Yeah, then that one. And both of them will need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Indeed. Okay. The queen gets natural 20 for 23.
Okay.
And the giant spider gets a 7. So that one is a fail.
All right. So that smaller
Blind.
one is blinded.
Are you going for the one beneath her or the one over next to Xenicus? This one.
The one next to Xenicus.
Okay. Noted. Blind. I kind of see you, Jim. Okay.
Then, with that, yeah, that'll have to end my turn there.
Noted. Krieg.
Okay. So the sword spider died and it had my hunter's mark on it, so I'm going to use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark to the queen.
Okay.
I have 7 fire arrows left. So we're just gonna keep shooting
Okay,
right
go
at
for
the
it.
queen.
You're on the ground now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be on the ground. Shoot through the place there. Okay, go for it. First shot.
First shot was a 12.
Misses.
Yeah, figured. Second is a 26, however.
Hits.
Okay, so it's 27 damage.
Okay,
And
sorry, you're on deck, by the way.
because of my gathered swarm,
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to move the queen.
Uh-huh.
500 feet away from Zeneca.
She is bloodied, by the way, by that shot.
Ooh.
I can try to move her 5 feet.
Okay. What's the deal with that?
Oh, I'm sorry, up to 15 feet.
Ooh.
It's a strength saving throw, DC 15.
Okay. She gets a 12.
Nice.
Very good. I'm going to push her 15 feet, like pretty much straight back.
Yeah, it has to be from the way it was shot. Okay, cool. Thank you. So yeah, she gets
Yeah.
just this swarm of insects, bigger than you've ever seen anything Crick's conjured before, just boils out from where the arrow went flying through the air, surrounds the body like so many attendant little mites crawling over her form, cleaning her roiled abdomen, and she is blown back and knocked 15 feet back over that way. Okay,
Try to process the visuals on that. It's great.
Sarabelle,
You muted.
where are you hiding? Get down here, you.
Hiding? I'm a spook. It's me. I spook. I can't really go very far. I'm gonna peek in this window and see what I can see. Which is okay, I see a spider, so I'm gonna stop there. I spy a spider.
You see two kind of blissed out spiders that looks like Edgar's friends inside.
No, okay, so this other I can't see the heart. So this spider is also an Edgar spider.
It's just kind of it's just like standing there in space, just rocking from side to side.
Oh my god.
Just spaced out. Just
Spider.
Just feeling the tunes, man. Just feeling the tunes.
Get the vibe.
This is okay, I can see spider here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am going to fire my crossbow at I'm gonna do the queen still because I have advantage on her.
Okay, doke. What's the advantage from?
Insightful fighting that I did.
Okay, that still lasts. Cool.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
Go for
So
it. Yeah.
okay.
Longer than any combat.
Yeah, it's just usually we kill all the
Correct.
creatures, so you have to keep casting out the new ones.
That's a 13, but I have advantage, so I'm gonna go. Okay, cool. That's dirty 20.
Hits.
Nice.
Roll the damage
And
with sneak
that's-
attack.
Yep, that's going to be 7 piercing, and with the sneak attack total, it's 24 total.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, vicious blow there. Anything else?
And I think that's gonna be it for me. I have my insightful fighting, and yeah, that's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, so the giant spiders. Let's see. Okay, this one that's uninjured is going to try. I think they're just tricky. Let's see here. Actually, let's see if it recharges. Okay, so yeah, the spider's just going to rush forward and try and bite you, Xenicus. So here, and this one would be disadvantaged as blind, right? Okay, so the 3 rush in to bite. First one gets only a 12.
Yeah, misses.
What's your AC as a werewolf?
21.
Okay, the second one, a natural 20. So that is 12 piercing. And a Constitution saving throw, please.
I healed that sort of damage. Turns out that's not right.
Healing damage.
Con save, yeah?
Yes, please.
Ooh, that's an 18.
18 passes, so that is 23 reduced to 11. So a total of 23 damage there.
Yeah.
And then the last one with disadvantage because it's blinded. Only a 7.
Thank fuck for that. 'Cause
Oh,
I
right.
have a red dog.
It was the blooded one that bit you that hard as well, so it's just like eye for an eye and I have 8.
That's why I dealt like 20 odd damage. So you get 20 odd of your eyes. It's destroyed.
Alright. Esmeralda.
Alright,
With
I'm
Zenekas
moving
on
forward.
deck.
I can see Zenekas is in here having a rough time. I'm going to here and take my first attack, which is going to be a crossbow bolt at the queen.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Hits.
So I'm going to be doing regular damage, plus I'm also going to be using one of my, what are they called? My d8s for my battle. Superiority dice, that's there.
Superiority dice.
Yep.
I'm going to be using menacing attack.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, do you roll the attack first?
I rolled 24.
Do
This
you
is
roll
part
the
of the
damage
attack.
first? Or
I have to, it doesn't matter, you have to make the target. I'll read it to you in a second. But
No
the
problem.
damage is,
is it a wisdom saving
28.
throw?
yes, 16.
Okay. 8.
So it fails.
Yep.
So it takes 11 plus 6 piercing, so 17 piercing, and it is now frightened of me.
No, it ain't.
Oh, it's
Because you
not.
can't be
it's not frightened of me
scared when you're dead. Tell me what happens.
then. Yay!
Nice.
Have 13 left.
Amazing! Yay! All right, I'll come forward. I can see it looming in the background, and I'm going to lock eyes. Whichever one of its eyes is focused on me, and I am going to smile slightly, cock an eyebrow, take aim, and shoot right into the eyeball that I'm staring at.
All right. Okay, so yeah, just goes flashing forward and just streaks into the creature's head, and then with a
Yay.
massive just crump, its huge
Yeah.
body just heavily just collapses to the ground, and
Thanks to nobody underneath it.
Yeah, thank
is-
God like you did throw it back because that would have landed on me. Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for pushing it back.
indeed.
Yeah.
Okay, Zenekas.
No, I have another attack.
Oh, my bad.
Oh,
No worries. I'm going to use Firebolt, my second attack, and I'm going to try and attack that red dot spider.
Go for it.
Yum yum yum. Does a
don't say yum yum yum
Cute
at
about it.
spiders.
15. Does 15 hit?
Just hits. Yeah,
Yay.
exactly its AC.
So it takes. What does it do? It
What does it do?
takes
What is it?
18 fire damage again. Wow, I'm rolling
Okay.
great.
Zenekas, you're just like, this thing's bitten into you. It pulls back still with poison dripping from the fangs that just grievously hurt you. And as you're just bringing up your claws and baring your teeth, ready to tear it to pieces in punishment for what it did to you, there's a woof, and the whole thing just goes up like a huge 5th of November bonfire, and it is en flambe.
Yay.
And gone.
Burn it with fire. And now I'm done.
Okay, Zenekas, your turn. Oops. Switch over there. Zenekas?
I am going to hit the non. Actually, 2 seconds.
You have advantage against the blinded one.
Yeah. Quick second. To read something. Can you roll me a, or basically like flip a coin, roll a d2,
Okay.
4.5.
Hits.
Roll a d2.
Which one?
Hits.
Oh, heads. Okay, yeah. Okay. So heads is south. Okay, so that means that I'm hitting the south one because I am not in control anymore. I am bloodlusted.
Okay.
So I didn't get a choice of the target. So luckily you chose the one that was blinded, so I still get the advantage.
Nice.
So Zenicus is like just wildly like flailing right now, which you've never seen. Like he's a bit more like kind of aiming with his quite dexterous use of his weapons, but now he's just tearing out at things using his claws as much as he's using the sword.
Okay.
That's 24 to hit.
Hits.
The blinded one. And that was balls. That's 11 radiant and 2 fire.
11 radiant and 2 fire. Okay,
So
it
one
is
of the two.
bloodied.
Then again, that is a nat 20.
Nice. If you've got them, let them fly, folks.
Double the dice, correct?
Yes, twice as many dice, twice as many you roll.
Yeah. So that is, oh, correct, 20 radiant and 3 fire. Two
right.
fire dice and I got 3.
Tell me what happens, mate.
Oh.
Nice.
So yeah, like Zenicus just leaps on top of the thing, and just tearing it, like just pulling it apart, like ripping its legs off, throwing them behind him, just tearing into the thing. It's long dead, and he's still going.
For some reason, Esmeralda's like, there's good eating on that. Okay,
It's
which
the
brings
crunch.
us...
Zenicus is lost in the bloodlust right now.
Okay.
And I was hoping to get out of here, but I can't do that anymore. 'Cause
Indeed.
I'm bloodlust.
He's a wild wolfy boy. Oh, right. Okay. Edgar Phelan. Fileo spider is happening down there. What's you doing?
Okay. So, let's see here.
That's the sound the spiders make, nice.
Cool. Okay.
Creepy on deck, mate.
All right. So, I going to head on over to this spider, and I will be next to Zenicus. First, I'm going to attack the spider with my shillelagh empowered staff.
Go for it.
That one. Never mind.
Never mind.
Hit menacingly in his
Never mind.
direction.
Ah! Oh! Just
Never mind, people. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Please move on.
And then, yeah, but bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Ward on Zenicus, and
Okay.
as I touch him along with this, like, it's okay, little one, calm down, and that's going to be 8 healing, just 8.
Okay.
Healing. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Very much.
All done?
Yep.
Okay, Greg, how about it?
Okay, so once again, I am using my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to the surviving spider
Okay.
off of the queen. I have 5 fire arrows left, so we're going to take 2 shots.
Corsairs Cove, just the pirates. They've come on a raid in, folks. Repel borders!
Oh, welcome.
A massive welcome to all our raiders. Thank you so much. And those that came before, thank you too. I hope you had a fantastic session over there in Humble Word. Hey, Josh, did you see the new free one-shot that they released? Kind of a jungle Indiana Jones kind of thing. It's on the Humble Word homepage on Hit Point Press. Head on over and grab it if you haven't got it already. Welcome in, Raiders. We have a massive giveaway going on today. Jump in and do not miss your chance to win. It is the last chance, as we are supported by CZRPG and their fabulous Kickstarter, which is going on for about 15 minutes more. So I'm doing it. Sorry, let me interrupt you here, Craig, for a second here. Last chance, folks. Last chance.
Okay.
Head on over to our good friends Kickstarter over there. CZRPG's amazing encounters and places. huge amounts of maps, like 60 plus maps, all different types. There's weather types, there's day, there's night. Amazing locations. You can use them as drop-in locations, one-off, one-shot encounters. You can tie them all together into a sandbox campaign as well. They have all of your needs met there. Beautiful maps, nice writing. 12 minutes left, as Samuel puts it on there. There is the link. Jump on over there. Do give them the support. They've been giving us so much love, and they are giving us a sneak peek of Center's Tyranny, their upcoming campaign, which we're playing on Fridays, and we love them very, very much. So if you can, please head on over and click that link there in chat and support the Kickstarter in the last 12 minutes to go. Thank you, Samuel, for checking that. Okay. Crick, go. It's ridiculous,
so the
indeed.
first hit was a 29, and I got 21 damage on that one.
Nice. On the little spider there.
Yes.
Okey-doke. That is on its
my
last legs
last-
already.
My
Nice.
second hit was a 14, however, so I think
That misses, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Just tricky to thread the needle there through the gap between the wall and your new Mapak friend.
So I think that's it for me.
Okay. Asara, you look over at Krieg. I guess I'll finish then. Go for it, go.
Here we go. Spiders to death. All right, I get
Again, it's a tricky shot.
24 to hit.
No, never mind.
And that's going to be 9 and do okay, so I don't have advantage on this spider because the spider I have advantage on is dead, but am I in such a way that I could sneak attack? Am I half covered or whatnot?
It doesn't
Already
matter.
engaged.
Okay.
Yes, the fact that Edgar's there does give you that anyway, but it doesn't matter. Tell me what happens, Sarabelle.
Okay, so I loose my bow. Edgar is right there and feels the as it like mohawks his mushroom. Swolax is like, and then
Hey, I'm sleeping here.
it goes right into the spider's eye and comes out the back, but just the feathers just catch at the back of the spider's head, and it like thunk, and it has a nice piercing now as it collapses.
Okay, like some strange rubbery-bodied, 8-legged unicorn with an arrow sticking out the back of its head, we have the last giant spider crumpling to the ground, its body thumping into the dirt and rubble of the broken tower as you stand victorious. These spiders are driven out of the ballroom, and you look to the north as the doors on the northern wall of the ballroom open. The left, the central one, the right one, and moving out from the doorway, you see multiple little Mapak forms draped in spider silk, hanging off their weapons, hanging off their teeth and claws, and they have lost a few of their number, it seems, as... Hang on, let's have a look here. I'm going to roll it again. If I get 20, they all made it. Ooh. 9 of them
Oh no!
come into the main room here,
Oh, no.
heaving, but with a snarl of success and victory on their faces. Zenicus.
Sorry to interrupt, but Edgar, does a 27 hit you?
27 does hit me. Yes, yes.
You came into melee range with me when I was bloodlusting. I'm sorry.
True.
No, all good, all good. It was expected.
Okay. This is my claws though, so it's just a D6 because the claws are not on fire, luckily.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, so that's 10 damage, 10 slashing
Okay.
damage, and then does that was a nat 1 on the other one, so you're fine.
Hey.
Okay.
And then just a second, I'll roll. I failed again. So
Get together, I guess.
technically he gets to react in between this. So
Mhm.
because this is all happening within 6-second increments. So
Okay.
I
As
just
he-
lashed out at you and attacked you
Okay.
with my claw.
So that is happening right now. Esmeralda, what do you do?
What do I know about how to get Zenny's out of his bloodlust? Can I slap him with Mage Hand?
I
That
mean, that
work?
probably aggravate it, I'm sure. But yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. Like, I generally don't know what would work to get you out
I
of.
love that idea and I want to see it happen.
I also want to see it happen. I am casting Mage Hand and slapping Zenicus and Zenicus, get yourself together.
Maybe.
It
growls in
cannot
your general
cause
direction.
any damage.
Yep, he growls at you.
Yeah. I'm like, yes, dude. What are
Okay.
you doing?
Yes, Zenicus, your turn. What do you do?
Well, I think, I mean, with the mage hand, I think I would be distracted by that and would, because I failed again, I would run towards Israel and attack.
Alright.
So,
Bring it.
claws. Nat 1! Jesus, that's 2 nat 1s in a row.
You know your friends.
The other claw. Nat 20! Holy shit!
Wow.
All right.
Oh, nat 1 to a nat 20.
What even are you doing? With your
Thank
Uh,
God
legs,
Esmeralda got the long
Zenicus?
rest.
2.
Yep.
That's, so it's double the dice, that's 2
Mhm.
plus 2. Oh, shit rolls. 2 plus 2 plus 6. So yeah, that's 10 slashing damage at you.
Okay. So all of you,
That's
you see Zenicus. This is the first time you've seen him lose control. He just comes bounding across the tower and tears into Edgar, and then tears into Esmeralda. His claws flashing.
I'm not impressed.
Thanks for that.
Edgar, what do you do?
Okay. So Edgar's gonna walk up. My apologies, Zenicus, but you seem too enraged right now. And non-lethal. I'm assuming a nat 20 hits.
Yeah, nat 20 hit.
Why are we all turning on each other?
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Oh,
Perfect.
So, that's going to be 18 bludgeoning.
then bludgeoning. Is this magical bludgeoning or
Yes,
non-magical?
Shillelagh.
We need that.
Shillelagh says
Magical.
magical. So
Are you
he
out?
just
Yeah.
face plants
Perfect.
and he
Lord.
gets hit in the back of the head. I am
Okay.
Lord.
I guess we had
And-
bloodlust when you're unconscious.
As Zenicus crumples to the rubble and dust on the
great.
floor of the tower here, and the last whiffs of burning web and smoke drift through the space, Argon Vostholt is yours.
Bruh.
Little ones, did you bring any tea with you all?
I probably have some in my wagon somewhere. It's probably very nice.
Okay, so Crick, you come hopping and skipping over, little flap of the wings over into the tower there. All of these giant spider corpses. I think the forest folk that are left start dragging them off towards the tree line. With the help of your spiders, Edgar.
I'm back in my normal form, by the way.
Alright.
I
Then
drag you over
seeing-
somewhere it's quite comfortable.
Seeing Zenicus return to his normal form, I use my last spell slot, cast Healing Ward. And that's going to be, flop. That's going to be 7 healing.
Thank you muchly.
So as
Crick, yeah.
You just muted it.
there we go.
Yep, muted. Okay.
So, as Edgar is healing Zenicus, I'm gonna kind of climb over the shadow or the sword spider's body, over towards everyone. And as I'm climbing, I'm gonna say, "Well, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I got to fight with you guys again. I know it's only been like a day, but I missed you guys.
Missed you too.
But you guys have the keep now, and unfortunately, I have some other duties to attend to.
What? What do you mean you've got other duties?
Well, I
Busy
mean,
bird.
when the Queen of Birds calls, you answer.
Caw?
Some of us do.
Queen of birds.
Queen
You
of
can't say
Birds.
no.
Is this
Not the same as the Spider Queen's call, right?
No.
Maybe just as fast. We don't know.
Caw. Caw, caw, and chucky don't work.
Banish. Xenicus is banished.
Yeah, she's given me a couple of tasks with the Aerocopter from the plane of air, and unfortunately, it's not something I can do remotely.
You can't just zoom into the plane of air.
No, not with my current abilities, anyway. But before I go, I feel like these beads might be a lot more useful to you, Edgar, than they are while I'm away. I'm sure we'll meet up again, but you guys seem to need them more urgently.
As Edgar reaches out to take the beads from you. The Lady of the Fanes, thank you, Krieg. I'm sure we'll meet again if Destiny has that planned, but until then, it'll be see you later. And with the 2 beads in his mouth, with the 2 beads, he pats Sporlax and like pops the beads in Sporlax's mouth, and then Sporlax pops
Skittles.
inside to keep him safe. Yeah.
Okay. And with those entrusted to Edgar, Krieg turns with a final nod to where Xenicus is resting up against the wall of the ruined tower. He looks off towards the mountains in the south, where his queen and the other Aarakocra awaits and need his services. And he spreads those wings, takes a couple of running steps, and soars out of the tower and up into the sky. And as his time with you is finished, and he flaps off, silhouetted against the grey sky, the clouds above, towards the snow-capped mountains where the Aarakocra make their roost, we will say goodbye to all of these people here, all of you people over there, and a goodbye and congratulations and an Otskara Samadeshita to CZRPG's Kickstarter as well, which just finished 1 minute ago. A huge congratulations to Christian and everyone and all the hard work they put in on a fabulous product. I cannot wait to get mine. I just got the notification that funding was reached. So, congratulations to everyone who jumped in on that and got their hands on that amazing product. I know it's going to make for wonderful stories and wonderful games wherever and whenever you're playing. And a massive thanks to Colby for joining us here, and to Mason, Stephanie, and Colby, and all of you out there who are over that end of the world, a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for starting it here with us. And a huge thank you for the follows, the subs, the raids, and hanging around with us while we battled these creepy, creepy spiders. And we will see you all again very, very soon. First, that will be in the form of Candlekeep Mysteries back on Saturday, and then after a week off we'll be up in Icewind Dale on Tuesday, and then all the way around to Wednesday or Thursday depending where you are in the world as we roll into our Underdark Out of the Abyss game. Come and join us for that again, and that will bring us back here to Barovia to see what lies in store next for Barovia and beyond. 1,044 backers, that's fantastic. Thank you, Charlie. Now, as we wrap up here, let us look a little beyond next week's Barovia and beyond. Beyond, perhaps, a certain carnival. Beyond the Witchlight. To the wild that lies beyond the Witchlight as we start our brand new journey into the Feywild, where such delightful fey creatures as that lady just before are dwelling and waiting for our players, who I am very happy to welcome to the channel and to a brand new campaign. Stephanie, who's playing Asara today, Colby, who's playing Craig, Charlie over there in chat, and the wonderful, wonderful Scarlet Song will be joining us as we journey into the Feywild, into the domain of delights that is Prismere, and delve into the wonders of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And for all of you lovely people here this evening, or wherever you are in the world, I will show you our new wonderful opening for that as we say goodbye. But before we do that, we have one last lucky winner, the massive Encounter Bundle prize from CCRPG in thanks for our support during this Kickstarter. Let us see who the last bundle is going to. Closing those entries. The final bundle of bestsellers from CCRPG is going to... Boop. Psychic Cadaver. Cadaver. Why can I not say that word properly? A newcomer to the channel, and that is very, very apt. I hope that you enjoy all of the wonderful things in that bundle. I'll be giving you a shout in the Twitch Whispers later on, not only with a Discord invite, but also for... Yay, you're still here. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And congratulations. Enjoy. I'll give you a shout in your Twitch Whispers, and we shall get that on its way to you very, very soon. A huge thank you, everyone. Enjoy that Wild Beyond the Witchlight intro. Enjoy wherever we go a raiding. Stick around on the end screen. Get yourself some Dream Pies channel points. And we shall see you all again very, very soon. Thank you, everybody. And... another happy birthday to Esmeralda, and as we like to say around these parts, what do you see me to say?
It's me.
It's me.
Bye, bye, Colby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.